Welcome back, YouTube. It's Tasha here with another video. I'm going to be dropping videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for you guys. So I'm going to just keep the content coming. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that little bell while you're down there. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. On another note, if you haven't started your fitness journey, obviously you landed here because you're thinking about it or you're on a fitness journey, go ahead and get started. This is a good video for you to start on because I got some tips from the dietitian. So if you haven't started your fitness journey, let's get started and we'll get through this thing together. All right, tip number 1, track your food. I can't stress how important that is. It's absolutely essential on any fitness journey. If you don't have any way to track your food, MyFitnessPal is a great one. I use it every single day. It's an app that not only tracks your food, but it'll track your macros for you. It'll track the carbs, sugar, sodium, basically any nutrition fact that you want to keep track of or keep tally of, MyFitnessPal will do that for you. It'll also save the data that you input. So if you eat the same things on a regular basis, you can simply just transfer that data over day per day. Another thing that MyFitnessPal will do is it'll adjust your suggested calorie intake by whatever goal you set. So if your goal is to lose 2 pounds per week, it'll adjust your suggested calorie intake to meet that goal. If your goal is to gain 2 pounds per week, it'll do the same. So whatever your goals are, MyFitnessPal will adjust the calorie intake for you. While you're inputting your food, it'll also subtract, so you don't have to keep a total or keep tally or do the math your own. MyFitnessPal will also do that. Another great perk to MyFitnessPal is you can track your exercise. So whether that's jump roping, running, circuit training, HIIT training, whatever it is, bicycling, walking, whatever it is, MyFitnessPal will track that. So you just input that exercise for the duration, or even better, if you know exactly how many calories you burn because you have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, you can input that data into MyFitnessPal and then to track your calories burned as well. An additional great perk to the MyFitnessPal is you can actually track your progress pictures in there. So if you do your weigh-ins once a week, you can snap a photo of your profile picture or your side pictures and whatever picture you want to save. You can upload it to that date that you input your weight in, and it'll also keep track of that for you. MyFitnessPal is just an all-around great food tracking tool, exercise tracking tool, and like I said, it'll track your progress pics as well. So I recommend MyFitnessPal, being that it's free and it's available for both Android and iOS devices. If you do not use MyFitnessPal, go ahead and put down in the comment section how you like to track your food. It's always good to hear new ways to track your food, new apps out there. I'm really interested to hear how you guys track your food, so go ahead and do that. Tip number 2, measure your food. That is essential to get your calculations right for what you're putting in your MyFitnessPal. You can use these right here for, like, teaspoons, tablespoons, cup, half a cup. You can get these at Walmart, Target, wherever you like to shop. They should have some of these. I think this set right here only cost me like $5 or something like that. So you must have these. This right here is a scale that I use to measure my meats, or like I'll measure rice, or mainly meats, to be honest with you. So what you'll do is you'll flip it over, put it on the little scale, make sure that the scale is starting off at 0. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Yeah, make sure your scale is starting off at 0. If you have chicken, go ahead and put your chicken in there. It'll measure it for you. If your goal is 4 ounces of chicken, then put that in there. If you're over 4 ounces, cut some up, take it out, put it back in there, remeasure it. If you're under 4 ounces, yeah, you get to have a little bit more chicken. So yeah, just make sure you're measuring your food, your meats, your sides, your condiments. Do not forget to measure your condiments. That's the one that people forget very, very often. Your ketchup, your creamer for your coffee, even your sauces. Measure all of that stuff. And of course, you're more likely to measure these for your condiments. I hope you're not using the cups to measure your condiments. That's a lot of condiments. But yeah, use these for your condiments, these for the meats and the rice. Tip number 3, probably the most boring of them all, eat more vegetables. I think that's a common one that we hear. Green leafy vegetables are always better and highly recommended. I know steamed broccoli can get pretty boring, so if you want to steam your broccoli, add some garlic to it, just try to fancy it up a little bit, or even get a little bit colorful with it. Put some carrots in there, maybe steam some asparagus. That's also green, but it's not broccoli. Add some cauliflower, have some cauliflower rice. You can get really creative with your vegetables, some grilled tomatoes. Just try to be creative, but bottom line, you absolutely need vegetables. There's no way to get around it. You should be having 2 to 2.5 cups of vegetables a day. So get on top of your vegetable game. It's absolutely important if you want to lose weight. Tip number 4, treat your calorie max or your calorie limit like a bank account. So if your calorie max is 1,600 calories, treat it like you have $1,600 in your bank account. You can't overdraw, you can't transfer money from your savings account, you don't have a credit card. 1,600 calories is your max. So since implementing this, I've learned that you can eat quite a bit of food with a 1,600 calorie max. Okay, so let me give you a rundown on what I ate yesterday. For breakfast, I had 2 slices of the Dave's Killer wheat bread, a little bit of spinach, a half an avocado. I had 2 eggs and 2 slices of low sodium turkey bacon. And I also had a banana, and that tallied up to 485 calories. For lunch, my lunch was super small. I just had 1 piece of tilapia and some mixed vegetables. The vegetables consisted of broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, and that tallied up to a total of 200 calories. For dinner, I had a turkey burger plain with no bread, no lettuce wrap, no nothing, and I had 12 sweet potato fries. Yes, I counted the sweet potato fries. And that tallied up to 310 calories. For my condiment, I use sriracha, no ketchup, just sriracha, and sriracha is my favorite because it has a little bit of kick, it's spicy, but it's also 0 calories. It's a win-win, right? All right, so for my snacks, I stuck with mainly fruit. I done kiwi, mango, and my yogurt with some almonds. And I also done some creamer with my coffee, and I had pretzels with the tilapia. I forgot about that. I did have a little bag of pretzels with the tilapia for lunch. So all of that I ate yesterday, and that tallied up to 1,522 calories. Tip number 5, focus more on what you're putting into your body than what you're trying to burn out. No matter what you do, you cannot out-train a bad diet. So what I was doing previously, and I thought that I was doing well, I was eating a lot of healthy foods. I was eating, salads and eggs and turkey bacon and fruits and vegetables and all of that. But I was eating way too much of that stuff. I wasn't limiting my calories. I wasn't counting my calories correctly. I was kind of skimping on my condiments, not really adding it on my MyFitnessPal. And that really hurt me, which is why I ended up gaining weight. I was working out. I was going to the gym consistently. If you've been following me on Instagram for a long time, or you've been following my Snapchat or my Facebook, you know that I have been to the gym consistently, but I was not losing weight because my nutrition wasn't right. So nutrition is key. Consistency is key. It doesn't matter how much you hit the gym. You will not reach your fitness goals if your nutrition is out of whack. Tip number 6, make peace with the scale. This is actually a tip that I needed to hear before I did my initial weigh-in, but I got it now, so it's cool, it's cool. Make peace with the number on the scale. It is what it is, and it's up to you to change it. My dietitian advised that I do not get on the scale several times a day. I was absolutely guilty of that. I would get on the scale 5, 6, 7 times a day, and there's really no point in doing that. Your weight is gonna fluctuate throughout the day. There's nothing you can do about it. Just make sure that you're focusing on your nutrition, and the number on the scale will gradually go down. So make peace with the number on the scale. Whatever day you choose to do your weigh-in, stick to that day. If you want to do a weigh-in every 2 weeks, stick to that. If you want to do a weigh-in every Monday, stick to that. But get on the scale Monday, keep that number in mind, stay on top of your nutrition. Don't continue to get back on the scale. I'm telling you from experience, it'll drive you absolutely nuts. I get on the scale once a week now. I track that number in MyFitnessPal, and I do not step on the scale again till the next Monday. Last but not least, tip number 7. If you happen to fall off, just get back on, all right? Don't dwell on it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't try to go on a 3-mile run if that's not gonna erase what happened. All right, just make peace with that. Make better decisions with your next meal, with your next day, and move forward, okay? I messed up. I had a bad day. I ate way too much. I drank way too much. Tomorrow, I'm going to get back on it, and I'm going to do better. All right, if you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And while you're down there, go ahead and click that bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, I'll leave my social media links in the descriptions if you want to get quicker updates to me working out and what I'm doing. You can go ahead and follow me on those. And like I said, I'll be uploading videos every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So look out for those notifications. I'm signing off. Till next time.